Hey everybody, how's it going? Hope you're having a good 4th of July, or I hope you're having a good day today in your part of the world. This one is going to be one of those live TV prank calls, and this one's titled C-SPAN WJ Prank Compilation, a new batch of callers gone wild, 2003 to 2022. So, let's get to it, Sean Scribers.
All right. Thanks for the call. Let's go to Memphis, Tennessee. Caller, you disagree with the president.
Well, basically, if my balls itch, should I scratch them?
All right, thanks.
Los Angeles, California. Good morning.
Hello. I'm 20 years old. I live in Los Angeles. I'm a student at a college locally, and I have not known evil in the world till George Bush took office. I can't even stand looking at the man. It's amazing. It's these war hawks. It's Rumsfeld. If I was to pick someone who's going to be the Antichrist, who's going to suck a bunch of dick and lick my ass.
Last call this morning is from Jersey City, New Jersey.
Yeah, how you doing? I agree with Bush. I agreed with the war. But rather than invading Iraq, what we should have done is to nuke the fucking...
And that will be the last call on this comment. It's Tom Scully.
First call up for Jerry Cameras from Newport, Rhode Island. You're on the air.
Fuck Clear Channel.
We'll move on to Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Next up is Havelock, North Carolina. Go ahead.
Hello?
Yes, good morning.
I'm a Republican. I'm 18 years old,
Mhm.
and I just want to speak my view right here.
Go right ahead.
All right. I live between two major Marine Corps bases, Camp Lejeune and Cherry Point. And I think Bush is one of the best presidents we got right now, simply because the war on the war.
And the front page of this morning's New York Times, military...
We were sitting down discussing at dinner about, I was excited about Edwards being on the ticket and bringing integrity back to the White House, and we were discussing family values. And I said, so son, what do you think about Dick Cheney? I asked him this exact question. Do you think that Bush would have a better chance of being reelected if he got someone new other than Cheney? And my son said to me, Dad, why don't you go fuck yourself?
Carmel, Indiana, supporter of President Bush.
Reno, Nevada, good morning. You're on with Glenn Johnson. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, Mr. Johnson, I just want to say, I love George Bush because he loves to blow shit up, first of all.
Thanks, caller. Let's go to Elizabethville, Pennsylvania. You're on the air. Please go ahead.
On the other side of the issue is a call from Flat Rock, Michigan. Is that correct? Flat Rock?
Yes, Flat Rock Hermit.
You are on the air saying pass the bill.
Hi. Yes, indeed, it must be passed because if it is not passed, who's to protect Monica Lewinsky from getting a cum shot to her?
We won't get into that. The point is, the Electoral College was set up by the Founding Fathers who, if you hear very faint, high-speed drill noise, that's the Founding Fathers spinning in their grave, okay? This country has been taken over by the religious right and has been put a traitor in the frickin' White House now for 5 years.
Then, sir, why did you call on the Republican line?
Because I wanted to point out.
Okay. We don't care what your opinion is. We just care that you call on the right line. So,
All right, thanks. Philadelphia, good morning. What do you say?
Good morning. Mark Harris is a homo.
Let's go to...
As far as finances go, I think we can do it. I mean, Phoenix is a huge fucking... Oh, sorry.
Okay, we'll let you go at that point. Move on to the light rail process part in the language.
Well, I'm a strong supporter of light rail.
I used to be a Democrat, voted for everyone Democratic, but to be a loyal Democrat today, you would have to agree that it's okay for a president to lie, to commit perjury, to obstruct justice, and to subvert the legal system, the judicial system, as long as it's for something, I guess, more forgivable, like some blowjobs in the Oval Office.
Next telephone call is from Lake Placid, Florida. Go.
Los Angeles, California.
Yes, good morning. I saw that video that you showed. Did you see her wild eyes and hair and the buck teeth? I
I swear I thought that she looked like an aging prostitute or something going up to the Capitol. I mean, if I was that guard, I probably would have thrown her. She wasn't wearing her badge. I probably would have thrown her to the ground. She looks like a crack whore.
Atlanta, Georgia. Sir, we're talking about Sudan. What do you have to say about that?
Sudan?
Yeah.
I say burn his ass. Crime. Do it.
Knoxville, Tennessee. Good morning.
Good morning.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you. This analogy is it's an ideological war on both sides. So basically, I'm bullshitting, and what I have to say has nothing to do with it.
Thank you for the call.
Next is Orlando, Florida, Republican line. Good morning.
Hi, how are you this morning?
Fine, thanks.
All right, I was just wondering, where the fuck are your tits?
Next telephone call is from Holidays,
Columbus, Ohio, on the Republican line. Good morning.
I also said this channel's a piece of shit.
Our first call comes from Green Bay, Michigan, on our line for Republicans. We're talking about campaign 2008, and where do you get your news?
Hey, I get my news mainly from Wikipedia. A whole bunch of things.
That's very reliable.
Is that,
Why do you prefer that website?
Well, actually, here's why. Town, he isn't here. I'm not gay, but Vips will fuck a guy in the ass.
Okay, we'll move on to Viff Lake, Michigan, Democrats line. Where do you get your news?
Appreciate it. Houston, Texas. Thank you for calling.
Hello?
You're on the air.
I would like to say that I think the vice president's role in the U.S. is to help protect the people, and I guess the only other thing I could say is to suck the president's cock.
There is also this piece in the Washington Post today. Excerpt.
Next phone call is from Mississippi. Aberdeen is the town, and you're on. Go ahead. Good morning.
Hey, cutie. How are you doing?
Good morning. What do you have to say?
Well, I just wanted to say, I was just wondering as to whether or not you felt that every terrorist had a big penis.
Next telephone call is from Murfreesboro, North Carolina, Republican line. You're on the air. Best way to fight Al-Qaeda.
Well,
Thank you. Healdsburg, California. Your thoughts on Bob Graham's thoughts about letting regions pick the candidates? What do you think?
Yeah, I'm from Healdsburg. I'd just first like to say thank you for C-SPAN.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm not entirely sure that this is a great idea because we've always had the state system, and I just think that a lot of problems will occur with this because of the differences in our societies. Like in the western coast, people have large breasts, and in the eastern coast, large dicks.
Let's go to Denville, New Jersey. Your thoughts on this? Denville, you there?
Fort Lauderdale, Republican.
Hi. Actually, my cousin has been in active duty and twice, in Iraq, and they still do the same exact. Like nothing is being changed. I just don't know what they're going to do, how they're going to make these changes with these sand knicker son of a bitch.
Melbourne, Florida, Democrat. You're on the air.
Bridgeport, Connecticut, Republican line for Megan McArdle.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Ms. McArdle, what percent of the time would you say you fuck on the...
All right, let's move on to the next call from Little Rock, Arkansas. Go ahead, please.
Hi. How are you today, ma'am?
Good morning.
Morning.
Are you a values voter, and what does that mean to you? Houston, you're on the air.
Fuck you, yeah.
We're going to move on to Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. You're on the air.
Hi. I'm a values voter. I believe in American values. And one of the values that I am voting on this year is I'm afraid of the toys coming from China, and I'm afraid of robots. For that reason, I'm voting for Stephen Colbert for president. Thank you.
Dunwoody, Georgia. You're on the air. Republican.
All right, thanks for your phone call this morning. Nashville, Tennessee, Republican line. You're up.
Hello? I'm on the air?
You are.
You want to...
Move on next to
that was an Arnold Schwarzenegger soundboard.
Independent line.
Our next call comes from Baltimore, Maryland, on our line for Republicans.
Yeah, hi.
That was great.
I'm Kohler. I have a question about inspections. Have you inspected your balls lately?
Our next call is going to come from Alaska.
One more call from Abilene, Texas. Go ahead. Caller, go ahead.
Yeah, so I was just wondering where you got the name firecrotch.law.
We'll end it there. Any other thoughts on politics as far as the remainder of this presidential season?
Caller, if you're with us, turn the volume down on your set.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead with your comment.
Fuck.
We'll go to Akron, Ohio. Good morning to you. Apologize for that outburst.
Let's go to San Pasqual, California on a Republican line. Go ahead. You're on the air.
Hi, am I on there?
You are.
Oh, okay. How you guys doing this morning?
Good.
Oh, all right. Well, I just was calling to say that I disagree with the one of the ladies who called before about Obama. Hello?
Yeah, you're on the air. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. And I would just like to say fuck.
Let's go to Clio, Minnesota. Clio, Minnesota on our Democrats line. Go ahead.
Wesley is joining us from West Palm Beach in Florida. Republican line, good morning.
Good morning. I just wanted to say that Congress is in a clusterfuck of...
We'll go on to Mike from Warren, Michigan. We apologize for that. Once in a while, some people get through and the profanity gets out, and we apologize. We don't... we have no place for that here. So, Wesley, please, Mike, please go ahead.
Denver, Colorado, Republican line. John, good morning.
Good morning. I'm just strongly against it in the Supreme Court. Fuck you niggers.
Denver, Colorado. That was John on a Republican line, and don't appreciate the use of the language. Tampa, Florida, you're next. Thomas, go ahead on
Yes,
Democrats line.
Yes. I don't even know what we got to worry about with them sheet hanging over their faces. I don't even know if they can see what they're shooting at. But I mean, the Al Qaeda structure is simply Obama's the next one that's going to take over, and I would just like to say fuck.
Okay, I apologize for that. I feared that he was going to say that. From time to time, people get through with profanities. This is not the place for that kind of language. Go elsewhere. Don't waste your time here on C-SPAN. Let's move on to the next call. Chris, join.
Rocky, Shelton, Connecticut. Republican line, go ahead.
Hi, am I on?
You are, go ahead.
Hi, I would just like to talk about how my dick is huge as fuck, and I love
Russell, Houston, Texas, Democrats line. Potomac, Maryland, good morning to Greg on our opposed line. Greg, you're next.
Hey there, how you doing? Hi, so...
Go ahead.
Can you hear me? Okay, good. Can you hear me there?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, good. Glad you can hear me. Okay, this is my first time calling in C-SPAN. I was almost thinking you didn't even take real calls unless I really get on here. But I'm happy you took my call. First time calling in, like I said, I want to bend you over like...
Tyler, Texas is where Bob is on our opposed line. Bob.
All right, Patrick, Mount Airy, Maryland, Independent. Hi, Patrick.
Hello. I'd like to talk about Roy Moore, and I don't know why these women don't just say that he exposed himself and he had a tiny little...
Moving on to Dave, Washington, D.C., Independent.
If you want to call us, we've divided the lines for those of you in the Eastern Central time zones and the Mountain Pacific time zones. In North Carolina, in Pittsburgh, Clarence starts us off this morning talking about face masks. Clarence, good morning.
All right, good morning, Pedro. I think that they should be a requirement if you want to go out somewhere. I mean, I wear them to protect myself and to protect others. And if you want to go to the grocery store, I mean, if you like it or not, that's how you're going to protect yourself and protect others. Now, I haven't gone to work in a while. I'm actually a male stripper. I work at a local gay bar. I know people that haven't been.
We'll go to Ronnie in Irving, Texas. Ronnie.
Jeff in Davison, Michigan. Good morning. You're next.
Yeah, usually, so when I usually donate to Howard Stern and Baba Booey.
All right, Jim in Atlanta, Georgia. You're next. Good morning.
Let's go to Maxine, who's calling from Chicago. Maxine, good morning.
Yeah, hello? You can hear me all good?
Yes, I can. Go ahead.
All right. Yeah, I want to say I'm not terribly concerned about the way China hosting the Olympic Games. I think that, if you like the previous caller said, we have to look at our own self. And I think that China, they are going to be our enemy for the 21st century. I know yesterday you guys spoke about Russia, and I think one of your callers was correct about saying that they're no longer our biggest problem. But But I think if we're going to fight China, it's not at the Olympics. It's at places like the Spratly Islands. But I actually am going to watch the Olympics for one thing. I have a personal friend who does skiing. His name is Howard Stern and Baba Booey, Howard Stern, Howard Stern, Howard Stern.
All right, to Jack in West Virginia. Go ahead.
Hello.
Good morning, Jack. Go ahead.
Good morning. I think it can all be solved by Howard Stern and Baba Booey.
Berlin, Maryland. Mark's on the line.
Oh man, you gotta feel for those guys that are taking those calls because they don't know what's about to happen because obviously it's live. That one guy he used an Arnold Schwarzenegger soundboard. I just know it because obviously I've reacted to a lot of Arnold Schwarzenegger soundboard prank calls. Oh, this was great. If there's a video like this that you'd like for me to react to, comment the title of it and who did it if you don't mind my sharing. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for loving and supporting this channel, and I encourage you to do so even more. I'm going to close this off here, but do please subscribe at the bottom for more content. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also, hit that bell below to keep up to date with my video releases and posts. Also, comment below on a video you think I should react to next. And as always, guys, take care and God bless everybody.